Thank you so much. But first of all, Ole, it has been a great pleasure. I am absolutely humbled in your presence. I did actually listen to some of your interviews online, and yes, so I have been living with a dear husband for 21 years who told me many things that you have been speaking about online. So it's almost like just remind me of facts after facts. So I'm absolutely humbled to be able to speak and to ask questions in a way. It's very Prof. Richard, it's really difficult to go slowly because I have so many things to ask.
Go ahead.
No, let me try to just slow down from the music. Wake up. So I suppose that or people wake up from prison to paradise. And my question from your music is, how did you manage to wake up from the force of darkness to where you are now? And I suppose my question is, how did you start to wake up?
I'm still in the process, I think. I think this word, people say, I'm awake and they are not. And so I think that is the wrong word to use. I think to be aware, that I'm more aware now than I used to be, is a better word. I came to this earth, I think, as quite a pure soul that just dumped down here on this globe, maybe round or flat, and just like completely confused. What am I doing here? What is this place? What? And so I started out very confused in my family as well, where it was I had a very dominant militant dad and a very soft, weak mother. And then we were 3 siblings, very, very different. And it was like how shall I say? I call my childhood for boot camp. It was like, and so somehow I feel that from day one, also being dropped down in a family that was living a double life, that was directly connected into these type of operations that I'm now spending my whole life exposing. I had absolutely no idea, but I think on a spiritual level that it was my dharma to come down here and go through this whole process of living a lie without knowing it, but just being completely confused. And also there was a lot of, what can I say, a lot of traumatic things as well, that where I used to be a super victim, I was a really good victim. But I've learned over the years that if you are a victim, you're losing power. It is like driving around with a flat tire. You're like, duk, 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 duk. It doesn't work. Instead, if you can see the things that are being brought into your life, may they be good or bad, but if you can see them as blessings and lessons, and also that the worst people in your life are the best teachers, the absolute worst assholes are the best teachers. I tell you that. I do not like that, but it is the truth. The worst individuals, they're there to point out your weak points. They're there indirectly to help you say, you're not healed there. You have not healed there. You're still not complete there. So if we, instead of hating these individuals and fighting them, start trying to see, okay, thank you so much. I see now the reason I'm being triggered by this situation is because not of you. You're kind enough to trigger me. I have to sort out what is going on in me. And so this has been a lifelong journey to also to go into the darkness, because I've been very confused from day one. Why all this violence? What is the big thing with power? I don't get it. Why this need for dominance and greed and never have enough? And, I don't get it. So my bookshelves, from as long as I remember, have been like either spiritual books or about serial killers. I mean, like, woof. And I've been like, what is this? I've been a little confused myself, but it's almost like seeing both sides, the dark and the light, and then see what is actually behind it. Is there something behind it? And what I found is that it is through these two forces, like plus and minus, that we can actually learn and evolve. So on a very high level, there is no evil, there is no bad, good, whatever. But on this street level, it can be absolutely horrific. And we are also in a position where I feel that we need to follow our heart and absolutely do what we feel is true. And so that's the way, that's the path I've chosen. And I've been walking it my whole life.